to another episode of Weird Wednesday. I am your host, Ken Vampire. I have just eaten, so I feel nice and flush. And more human-looking and supple. Feeling good. So today we're going to be looking at the glow-in-the-dark Mego character of Nosferatu from the said movie of Nosferatu, which was from the silent film era. It first hit the movie theaters March 4th, 1922. It was starring the character Max Schreck, or the actor Max Schreck, as Count Orlok, who played Nosferatu. This was the German take on Bram Stoker's Dracula, and I think they did a fairly good job of it. It aired in 2 theaters at the time, and it was the first horror movie seen on celluloid. And 100 years later, this is still seen as a masterpiece. And believe you me, after 100 years, it better be a masterpiece. Yes. Listen, I'm over 100 years old, and I'm not a masterpiece yet. Yes. Someday I'll be called a masterpiece. I hear master, leave me in peace. So I guess, yeah, I'm masterpiece, right? Okay, so anyway, Max Schreck portrayed Count Orlok, who was a mousy-looking vampire. His fangs were right here in his front incisors. And sunlight killed him. He just, it slowly just faded away, which was a huge special effect for its time, when he faded away in the sunlight. So let's take a look at this neat action figure by Mego. Okay, so taking a look at him, the package here, it says glow-in-the-dark figure. Shows him with his little mousy teeth. His paint app on his left eye is a little off, but we'll take a look at that further. He is number 6521. This was taken from the movie. Very interesting, showing him skulking up steps there. Very creepy indeed. So the consultant, of course, was Dr. Mego. The sculptor was Sean Sampson. And the seamstress was Rachel Baker. These are names that we've all heard before, if you've been following my channel. So, while I open him up, let's pause for a commercial break. Okay, here he is. A pretty nice looking action figure indeed. This is the uniform, the costume that he wore in the movie. Wearing a nice little jabot there on his gray shirt. His coat does Velcro open. Wearing gray pants. Does have this black top coat. Just look at the stitch work here. Very nice. I enjoy the stitch work here. I like that quite a bit. And here on his frock coat, you have the turn-down sleeves, or the turn-up sleeves there. The gray pants and his shoes. And his glow-in-the-dark skin. Here on his face, pretty nice sculpt on the face. You see his left eye is a little bit offset with the paint app, but not bad. He just has a little bit of hair on each side of his head, dark eyebrows, very gaunt face, and the fangs sticking out, pointed, bat-like ears. There on the back of his head, absolutely no hair. His hands, black claws, very gnarled, gaunt hands. So let's take a look at the glow-in-the-dark action here. I'll pause it so I could charge him up. There we go, Nosferatu, coming toward you. That is pretty cool. The glow-in-the-dark toys always have been Vampire's favorite. Let's look at that. Like that quite a bit, I do. Now the whole action figure is made from that glow-in-the-dark plastic. So there we have it. Now, have any of you seen Nosferatu before? The first time I saw it was, I would say, about 20-some years ago. It was around Halloween. I was paying a visit to my parents. And they had it on TV, and I was very fascinated with it. It was done with the sepia, the kind of old grainy, yellow-looking film-like. At what I have at the beginning in the intro, that's called sepia. And they used a little bit of stop motion when it showed a hatch of his ship opening and then him rising up, straight up out of his coffin, which was a famous scene that was also used in the Johnny Depp, Tim Burton film of Dark Shadows, where he rises up out of his coffin straight up. That was taken from Nosferatu. So this movie still has an effect on today's monster films. And it is very well received amongst fans. So do you like this movie? Do you like the action figure? Please let me know down in the comments. So, until next time, my dear friends, this is Count Vampire saying good night. Sleep well. And don't leave your windows open with me around. Bye-bye. I said bye-bye. It's over. Don't be greedy. See you later. Bye-bye.